that Cold War thing got brought on so for so long. It's like
no,
really
see,
would we've done that
stuff.
The ones
the
you got to
is,
work. Yeah, but
the difference is armies have rules. You see armies.
Yeah.
Terrorists, there's no fucking
There's
rule.
no fucking
when you got
They'll strap a bomb on their little chin and say, walk over there and ask the guy if he wants ice cream. Bam.
when you got people that really actually have nothing to lose, those are the most dangerous.
Yes.
Because they're willing to do anything. It's like, well, shit, we already got nothing.
No,
so
they ain't gonna fucking give a shit.
I'm guaranteed virgins when I go to heaven.
Yeah.
God, at least that's a thought.
How can you
that's
believe
something.
that though, man? I mean, how could you be so...
Desperation makes people believe whatever.
Come on now.
And if people could turn it around and make it sound a religious thing, I mean, geez, how many branched off religions do we have that people sucking up?
I guess so.
And then
they
after the pastor,
you gotta have your own
do
mind.
you think
you gotta have your own mind?
There you go, and a lot of people don't.
No,
a lot of people ain't educated.
You gotta have your own mind, man.
I've been listening to Rush this week, and he's been saying that there's a lot more to. It's not just a movie that Bad Talks Muhammad that's got these people all worked up. It's our public. It's how Obama's been taking care of foreign affairs. So they're trying to turn this on Obama not taking care of foreign affairs. Like this stuff's never happened before. Embassies have never been attacked before. Those people, personally, I don't know why the fuck they're over there.
Who was
why
when
are
the
we
USS
there?
Skull got attacked?
That was Clinton.
For the simple reason as always, we always want a foothold somewhere.
Right.
That's why we have our consulates and diplomats. That's why we want to get in everybody's business and be their friend. Because if we're their friend, we can be there in a way that puts us closer to the people that we want to be close to. Yeah. You keep your enemies close, your friends closer, and your enemies closer. The only way to do that is make friends with with people that are up against what and it's always been that way.
Why
who you know?
Look,
my enemy
who
is
you
my
know.
friend.
I hear so many people say that we should care about Israel. I don't give a damn about it. I'm sorry. I could care less about Israel.
Well,
I don't know why they are such a big staple for us. I know because the whole religious aspect.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
They already got nukes. They can defend themselves. Why, all we're going to get dragged into is a war.
Why is that land always fought on against? Why is that land so
that is like where
good?
Why
do they want that shit?
That's because of where they think.
Why does Jordan want that shit?
Because that's the land that God gave the Jewish people. That's the land that Moses led them to. That is the history of their
long ways away.
It's the history of their being
and
the purpose of their being.
Going north, people.
Up until Moses led the Jews out, led the Israelites out of Egypt, there wasn't much of a history of the people other than maybe like Joseph and Isaac, and stories. But as the people really began after Moses took them out of Egypt. Then you start hearing them as a people, not as a person. Like, wow, this is a story of Joseph, who was a Jew. This is the story of Abraham. That wasn't talking about the people. That was talking about individuals. But once Moses let them out of there, then you had the Israelite nation. That's when they went into battles as a nation. That's when they went to the land of Canaan, that supposedly was the land that got milk and honey that God promised them. And if God promised them because they're God's chosen people, then thy God, that is what it deserves, and nobody else can have it.
Talk, man. That's ridiculous.
It's a religious thing.
Exactly. I don't get
whether it's right or wrong. I don't know because I never studied.
I don't understand all the religions.
Exactly, dude.
It's always my God is better than your God. Even here in America with Catholics and Christians, my God's better than their God. And
we don't need to be all
basically
like
don't
that,
like
man.
each other. I don't understand.
That's why I always like that one saying you did at the end of that show that one time that kind of blew you guys away. Like, well, it was like whatever path you take,
all paths is
all
the right one.
They're all.
Yeah. So it's like,
well, my path is on the way to God. I got some words for him.
You say him.
I ain't gonna see
her,
it.
whatever.
I ain't gonna see it.
Little rat.
I ain't gonna see it.
But God's not. I just can't buy that there's a God. The earth was created everybody that's religious,
man.
everybody that's religious tells me they believe so much in
Well,
God.
I believe there's a
And
why
if you
you
have
a
cancer,
Why
spiritual
does the
it's
sun?
essence,
Why
or,
do
you
the
know,
planets go
whether
around the sun?
spirit is energy.
What are the
or,
rules
ethereal
that make
or
the planets
whatever.
go around
we
the
have
sun?
no
There's more to
idea.
it.
Why
We
is the
think we
universe
know. We
ever
don't really
expanding?
know anything.
No,
Can't
you
anything
can't. They can't
be
tell you
ever
what the
expanded.
fuck's in your own brain. They can't tell you how to fix
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
Just like
That's
they-
what I
it's
love
just like
about,
they tell you
thinking outside
that there's
the box.
a
Exactly.
cloud floating around in
That's
space
what I
that's
think
made
about
of
that.
hydrogen
How
chloride.
is
How the fuck
religion
do we
so
know?
supposed to be so about a God?
It makes no sense.
Well, where you put
That
their
is
best
doing
guy.
something on an earth, but there's so much other more out there in the universe. So
Right.
how is there a God?
You use light
No,
spectrum to
it
figure
doesn't
out
make
what
no
it is.
sense.
Yeah, well,
That's how
and
they do a
here's
lot
one
of
if you
stuff.
want. Here's one if you
Spectrum
want to
of
think
light.
outside the box. Apparently, I
It ain't
said
worth
this
that
back
way.
in my drinking days, and I didn't remember it until somebody told me. I still don't remember ever saying it, but it's like just one of those. If you know, an old John Lennon thing, like just a thinking thing.
Right.
What if God was really actually a cockroach? I ain't saying he is. Don't get offended. I'm
Right,
just
right,
saying
right.
think
No, I
outside
hear
the
you.
box,
I hear you.
exercise the mind.
Yes.
What a
Well,
trip would that be?
Thing of South Park
They
when they
can't
saw
survive
God.
anything.
You know South Park when they saw God? It was that
Like the
little
ultimate creature, wouldn't it?
dwarfy thing.
I think that maybe what I was getting at. But it's like
Oh, the network heads and shit.
No, remember when
Oh.
God came down? It was a little
Oh, yeah.
troll-looking, hairy, bug-eyed thing. You're like, you're God? He's like, yeah. I don't know why you guys all think I'm gonna look good.
Changing to something else.
Yeah. I don't know. I just. Yeah,
It's hard to believe to me, man. I'm sorry.
all I know
I'm
is
sorry
the
to let
sun-
you
the
out
sun
there
is
that
God.
don't believe in it.
Without the sun,
is my
without
God.
the
Straight
sun, there
fuck
is no
up,
life,
man.
and it can
Yeah.
give it or take it at any moment.
Any fucking moment, man.
But like an answer to the beginning of the thing, if it's not the end of times, it's the end of shit as we know it, because things are going to change even more.
Well, it'll be on the
drastically.
time for humans.
Regardless of who becomes president, because there are certain things our president cannot control, our government cannot control. And what's happening right now
Yes,
is
they
way
can.
out of pretty much everybody's control. Well, you
They
can
can.
if you want to go, but you're calling
Well-
for drastic measures. I don't know if I'd want to be that.
Well, the thing
that-
Be assassinated type shit, or what are you talking about?
Oh, like the CIA.
Mother-
never
mother-
did that. Like our governor never went to another country and popped somebody and go, ooh, wow, how did that happen?
Look at it this way:
Sorry,
mankind.
actually.
Mankind. I guess I
Yeah.
shouldn't say it's the end of the Earth spot. What are you doing?
What
end of
are
time.
you doing?
But look, think of
Opinion.
think of this: the planet. We can fuck it up so much, and it will heal itself.
Oh yeah,
And it will do it in a heartbeat and wipe us off
Right.
out of existence
The-
without any
the upper
warning,
crust
without
will.
any care.
The upper crust will heal itself.
Oh yeah.
What about all the shit we're doing down below?
Oh
It's like we're taking stuff out and not being
Well,
replaced.
yeah,
It's like,
we're fucking
what's
more
going to
shit up
happen
there,
with
too.
all that empty
We're
space?
fucking that shit up too.
Man, okay,
It's
you
gonna
got-
fall.
say you
It's
got
gonna drop.
whole lot of empty space over here
Or
because
the
of things
eons
that are
though,
taken out.
fucking, it would be gone though.
And then an
Because it
earthquake
makes-
goes.
Overhit one of them tectonic
Oh yeah,
plates.
once you loosen
Shit,
that
the
earth, it's like,
tectonic plate.
Well, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying about the
God.
fracking. They're fracking everywhere, and they're hurting the Earth's crust, and then you're gonna have an earthquake. And
Well, that shit's
Boom.
coming back up.
and like I said about Atlantis, I wasn't joking. I told Derek earlier,
I mean,
what if they're
1,000-foot
fracking
wave.
and they got because the guy was talking on that show Gasline about how there's like a one part of America where there's like billions of gallons
That's
of natural
Texas.
gas underneath it. And he said more than anywhere else in the world. And I told Derek, what if something happened and they started that on fire? And there's an explosion. Boom.
I think we're pretty close to it.
What the hell would
Yeah,
happen to
just
that?
imagine.
Here's what I would say as far as all that prediction,
Imagine
end of
that
times, and
drop.
all that shit. This is the only thing I gotta say about it, and that is I don't think it's the end of the Earth. I think
No, the Earth
it is,
never
It's,
is.
it's,
In
gonna,
mankind.
it's a change. It's going to be the change of things are going to change.
Well,
Because we've right, we're at the point, at a critical point here. I think just before it, where things are going to,
And even in
We're gonna become
even in
much
fish.
as we know, it will change.
Even
The
in
ones of us that survive will become fish somehow.
even in the biblical apocalypse,
Exactly.
the earth
A
does
man
not
for somehow.
end.
Dude, bad stroke,
Mankind
man.
does not
Bad
end. Nobody gets wiped completely off the face of the
Just
earth,
kill
even
'em. They
even
gotta
in the
kill
book
the
of
fish.
Revelations.
Okay.
It doesn't say that we're all going to die.
Well, that's how I was going
No,
to
no. right,
Two-thirds
right.
of the people are going to take a heavy bite.
Damn, dude, that's a lot of people.
Two-thirds of the
world.
population are going to take.
Of
that,
the world.
that could happen from a comet, from
But
some new breed of
after
soul.
that, we're supposed to get 1,000 years apiece.
It could be from a meteor.
No, I tell you what, I might be
Well,
stupid.
yeah, there'd be a
But
thousand
it-
years apiece because
I
there
mean,
ain't enough
come
people
on
left
now.
to fight.
Yeah, people be like, holy shit, did you
It
see
really
just what the
would-
fuck happened?
It really would hurt my
Until the
feelings
memories start going
to
away,
see it happen in
that
my
shit's gonna
lifetime.
happen again.
Actually,
Have you ever
I'd
thought
like to
about
see
that?
that.
Living in the
like that.
apocalypse?
Oh, I always
Dude, that
think about
was
living through
really
zombie
awesome.
movies and shit.
Awesome fucking
Hell
would not be
yeah.
awesome. Are
To
you
survive
crazy?
that shit, dude, you would
live
be a
through it.
motherfucking
Fuck it.
icon, dude,
It would
forever.
suck, dude. You wouldn't have video games. You
You'd
wouldn't
be
have
an
TV.
icon forever, dude.
But you
You'd
could
be like
a
a
guy.
president or some
Derek
shit.
thinks he's gonna have like 50 children and shit.
I could.
Rebuild the earth. Rebuild
Welcome
the
to
earth.
Derrickville.
Yes.
This is my
Fraserville.
town, literally.
Fraserville.
Yeah, Fraserville.
It's like, oh no, there's the Frasers.
Fraserton.
Yes.
All right, well,
That's what I was talking about,
Defendants of the
dude. Dude,
Sky.
driving down Cedar, dude, I'm like, dude, I need to buy Coscarelli's, buy Sammy's, and just call it Fraser's. Like a new bar, or restaurant, or some shit.
Well, as we end this
Oh,
topic,
shit.
I'll get one last final question. Derek, are we at the end of time?
No, I don't think so.
Mike?
Not at the end of time, but things are going to change
For
very,
humans, no, I
very
don't think so.
drastic. Very
Christopher?
I don't think we're at the end of times, but I can tell you that I feel the wind of change bubbling. You know, that's what
That's pretty much what I would say. I don't think mankind
Smells
will be
like
wiped
rain.
out, but I think there's going to be a change this year. It's going to be hectic times.
Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yep. Hold on to your friends and hold on to your ass, because there ain't going to be a lot of goodness coming our way, no matter who's president.
Yeah, all right.
Peace.
See ya.